Hello, and welcome to the first edition of March Mayhem Show, the MMS, sponsored by Sanitary Feet.
Well, actually, that's Samaritan's Feet, but continue.
Samaritan's Feet, putting 5 million shoes on children's feet.
Putting 1 million pairs of shoes on 1 million children in a very short amount of time.
Wouldn't that be 2 million shoes?
No, it'd be 2 million shoes, but 1 million feet.
A million pair of shoes.
On 1 million pairs of feet.
So, let's talk a little March Madness, shall we?
Let's do talk March Madness.
This show, March Mayhem.
March Mayhem.
Because we are not allowed to use madness. We talk about March.
We do. Talk about Mayhem.
Okay, let's talk what's going on in the tournament right now.
Well, my favorite thing that has happened so far in this tournament has been the upset with Lehigh upsetting Duke.
Can't help but
totally pumped about that.
Can't help but think they might have been a little Lehigh for that game.
Yeah, they kind of played like it, to be honest with you. Austin Rivers, Seth Curry, not really their best game.
Which brings us to our next sponsor, Dare, to keep kids off drugs. Stay in school.
And don't get Lehigh.
AJ, so why are you wearing blue this evening?
I'm wearing blue because I am a diehard Tar Heel fan. Not to mention that I used to play for UNC.
Did you?
I did. I played with Michael Jordan, James Worthy, Kenny Jet Smith. I also played with Tyler Zeller, Tyler Hansborough, Raymond Felton, Ed Cota, Brendan Haywood, Jerry Stackhouse, Vince Carter. I mean, the list just goes on. I really had an awesome group of teammates.
Oh
there.
My goodness!
Yeah.
I can't even begin to imagine how awesome that was.
It was phenomenal, incredible. But enough about me and my past and how amazing of a basketball player I was. Let's talk about what's happening now.
All right, let's see. So we had a couple other upsets. We had Missouri go down.
Well, back whenever I was at UNC, I did set a number of important records. Continue.
What was your number?
My jersey number,
yes.
Or my scoring record?
What was your jersey number?
21.
Okay, and what is your name?
AJ is my name.
What does AJ stand for?
Antoine Jerome.
Alright, so anyone who wants to look up Antoine Jerome, number 21,
yes.
from UNC, from apparently 1975 to 2012, go ahead and look up his stats on any database.
Any database you want. The list is forever long, and I'm honored to be on that list.
March Mayhem.
Yes, March Mayhem. Enough about me.
The show sponsored by Seasons Pizza of Maryland. Seasons Pizza, good in any season. $5 foot-long pizza. $5 pizza with any purchase, $20 or more. AJ,
yeah.
Get back to the upsets. Norfolk State winning. Lehigh winning, Ohio taking out the
Michigan
blue.
That's what happens when you don't pay your players anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, so you don't win championships, or at least get the championships, and then lose that championship game to who? Who did Michigan? The Fab Five lost to what?
They lost to Duke.
No.
In '92.
No, Fab Five. They lost to UNC, my friend.
When did they lose to UNC?
Every day.
No, I'm
every single day they lose to UNC.
All right. Apparently, you are seeing baby blue. Anyways. All right. Well, let's talk about. What do you want to talk about?
Well, let's talk about UNC beating the mess out of Creighton tonight. Man, what a rough night for Creighton.
I can't help but think if the basket was just a little bit bigger, Creighton might have had a shot.
That is true. If it's like our old friend Dickie V says, put the biscuit in the basket, baby. That's all you want to do. But if the basket was a little bit bigger for their little biscuit, it actually might make a little bit more sense for them to score more points. But if the basket was a little bit bigger, don't you think that it is possible that UNC would have also outscored them because the basket would have been a little bit bigger?
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
Okay, we have some other games coming up tonight. What game are we watching now?
We are currently watching an iPad commercial.
Okay. Xfinity.
Sponsoring
us.
Yes, thank you.
Now the games are back on.
They are.
So what are we watching, AJ?
Actually, right now we have on the University of Southern Florida taking on the old Ohio team that we were just talking about. They upset Michigan.
March Mayhem, sponsored by the Three Stooges. And Bud Light.
No.
No, not sponsored by
Bud Light. cannot sponsor us.
Sorry, it's just on the TV behind us.
Non-alcoholic beverages only.
Okay, so we're waiting for our food to get here, right?
Right. But before it does, let's finish this segment.
So I'm a little hungry.
No, it's okay. Which, by the way, thinking of Lehigh food and all that kind of stuff, did anybody else notice their cheerleaders? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
I didn't notice.
They have probably frequented Seasons Pizzas on more than one occasion.
So, you're saying they eat a lot of Greek salads?
Yes.
Seasons Pizza, home of the Greek salad.
If you want to look like a Lehigh cheerleader, continue to eat at Seasons Pizza.
Okay, so today, March 18th, we only got another game or two left, and we're actually, I feel like the tournament's going by way too fast.
The tournament is going by way too fast.
We've got, what?
Road to New Orleans this year is really, it's rapidly approaching.
So let's talk about New Orleans.
Let's talk about New Orleans.
The Final Four.
Yes.
The Final 4 games.
Yes.
Is in New Orleans.
Actually, it's the final 3 games by the final 4 teams.
Final 4 games. 1, 2, 3, 4 games left when the Final 4 in New Orleans.
New
Orleans. Yes. March Mayhem, sponsored by Swamp People. It's an awesome show. Whoop.
Subtitles.
Alright, so I heard you're going down.
I am. I'm going to the Bayou. I'm going to New Orleans, and I'm going to take in watching the Final Four in the championship games.
Speaking of taking in, I hope that the city doesn't take in any water while you're down there.
Actually, I hope they don't either, because a part of what I'm going to be doing while I'm there, which I'm glad you brought that up, is helping with some of the relief efforts from Katrina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to be putting shoes that Samaritan's Feet is now sponsoring on the feet of children who have struggled recovering financially from Hurricane Katrina. So, yeah, it'd be bad if it happened again, because then our shoes would get wet, and that would just...
here's a thought. Water baby shoes.
Water baby shoes could actually work.
Or flip-flops.
My sister had a water baby.
Is your sister, how old is she?
Well, she had the water baby doll. It was a doll that you filled with water.
That's not shoes. How old's your sister?
My sister is 22.
Oh.
And she does have a real baby named Lily, so shout out to cute little Lil. Little Lil.
Does that mean she's married?
My sister? Or just because she has a baby, she has to be married?
No, I just was wondering.
Why, single women can't have children?
No, I'm not judging anyone.
Okay. Well, yeah, she is married. Her husband, Harry, and her have the most beautiful daughter ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a picture you were showing me.
Actually, the picture's about to be shown right now. And
we're back.
Yes, that is Lily.
She's gorgeous.
She really is.
All right, well, hey, let's wrap this up. We don't have a lot of time.
Let's wrap this up.
My battery's about
wrap
to
it up like Jay-Z.
Mm.
Which, by the way, speaking of Jay-Z, I actually did a rap song with Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Eminem, Busta Rhymes, and Mystical.
What was it called?
I forget.
That's the
name of the song. I forget. It's like, I forget. What?
Alright, so 27-24 right now. USF with 17 minutes left in the...
Not a lot of time. Not a lot of time.
That's a low-scoring game right there.
It is, actually.
Alright, well, hey, this is the first installment of our show.
In our show, March Madness will be covering a wide range and variety of topics.
I'm the host of the show.
My bad.
I'm sorry. I don't.
It's okay.
Alright. We will be hosting a wide variety of topics.
We will. It's not, even though we're calling this March Mayhem, it's probably only because we're starting in March, but we'll continue to make webisodes.
Yeah.
From now on until forever.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching. We appreciate your Tar Heels.
We do. We do appreciate your Tar Heels. And the fact that I got to play with Tars. You know, see, Richard thinks.
Cut!